model, my choice. I want to show you guys two arm bars from Kuzure Kesa-Gatame that I really like. One is a fairly simple step over arm bar. The other one is an arm bar grip break. It's a nice response to somebody who likes to turn over. So without further ado, Jake, can you please get in the back? So we're here, and we're in this Kuzure Kesa-Gatame. Couple key points. Keep the arm jacked up with your elbow closed. You can grab the back lapel if you like. And keep his shoulder off the ground. So to start this step over armbar, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our leg that's posted up here, and we're going to start to drive. We're going to start to turn him onto his left side. I know it's a little hard to see with the camera, but my left knee here is coming up behind the shoulder, and I'm turning him. I'm releasing the underhook. I'm turning him until I have him, for the most part, on the side, a little bit of an angle with his left shoulder blade flat against the ground. Now from here, I'm gonna take my left leg here. If I'm not super flexible, that's not a problem. I'm gonna grab behind my shin, and I'm gonna take my heel, put it across his face here, because I want to turn his head. Now, with my elbow here, I'm gonna scrape down the arm, scrape, keeping the tension on his arm the entire time. Once I get to about the wrist height, I'm gonna shoot my hips in and hyperextend the arm. One more time, guys, a little bit of a different angle. So right here, we're in this underhook Kesa-Gatame. I'm gonna take my leg, I'm gonna take this arm, I'm gonna start to drive and push him on his side. I'm gonna push him on his side until I get his left shoulder blade flat, not flat, but a little bit of an angle on the ground. And I'm gonna bring this arm up the entire time. Then I'm gonna take my left heel, I want it on the side of his neck here. Take my hand, push it around, and push his head while maintaining tension the entire time with my elbow here. This elbow needs to be clamped down. So as it clamps down, I'm gonna come through, I'm gonna extend, I'm gonna arch my back and shoot my hips in. Now, if for whatever reason he has really flexible elbow, I'm not gonna do it with Jake's arm in because I wanna be nice to him. As you come through, you start to flare your knee out to even add a little bit more torque to that. Now, that being said, I did say I was going to do a follow-up with little Jake. So, what do we do if he defends? What do we do if he turns over to his left side that we're pushing him to anyway? I have a pretty good response to that. It's one of my favorite armbar grip breaks. I assure you, it's quite difficult to defend against. So, we're here, we're pushing him over, starting the step over armbar. But he keeps his arm tight, exactly. And I lose the arm here. Our response to us losing this armbar is another armbar. We're gonna come through with our north side arm. We're gonna shoot through. We're gonna grab our lapel as high up as possible. The coaching cue I like to use is your collarbone. Now from here, turn please, Jake. From here, we need three things for this armbar grip break to work. We need tension. How are we gonna get that tension? We're gonna pull up with our arm attached to our body, and we're gonna create tension in this grip. Two, we're gonna cause misdirection. How are we gonna do that? Or not misdirection, misalignment. We're going to misalign his legs. We're going to grip the outside of his pants. We're going to push his knee to the ground. Misalign his hips from his body here. The last thing we need is pressure. I'm going to take my shin. I'm going to put it right here, right by his armpit, essentially where his lat insertion point is. Here, I'm going to push, take my shin, and when I fall back, I'm not falling back straight because that's where his grip is strongest. I'm actually going to torque the arm a little bit. I'm going to fall back at an almost 45-degree angle. Keeping the tension tight on my lapel. As I come back, break the grip, and go ahead and try to hitchhiker, Jake. It's very difficult with me holding this grip here. He can wiggle his wrist a little bit. When you have your knees pinched this tight, it's very difficult for him to defend. And you can finish the armbar. One more time, guys. I'm going to give you a little bit of a different angle here. So right here, we're starting to step over armbar. Starts to defend by tucking his arm in, but we're at least able to get our heel across the face here. Again, with him defending the step over armbar, we're gonna go straight into a more conventional armbar with this nice grip break. We're gonna come, shoot our north side arm through, grab our collarbone by the lapel, create tension. Then we're gonna create misalignment. We're gonna grab the pants, push his hips to the ground as we're creating tension here. As we create tension, we're also going to put some pressure on him. Take our shin, very bottom, push it right into his armpit and lat, and we fall back. It's going to be at a 45-degree angle. The entire time trying to keep the elbow as close to our body as possible. Into the finish. Thanks for watching, guys. Give it a try. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, Jake.